Hey everybody, it's me, it's your girl T Chanel. Listen, this message here is for the gentleman. Okay. There are so many marriages out here that fail, and I have been in conversation with so many women who are just plain out just tired and overwhelmed because of their long to-do list, and they're not getting support from their husbands. What do I mean by support, men? I mean the things that your wife, because it varies with every woman, the things that your wife needs in order for her not to become overwhelmed. And that may be when she's cooking, you come and lend a hand, or when you see her folding laundry, you're not just sitting on the couch with your feet up while she's sitting there folding laundry. You're actually watching your show while you're taking a few items and helping her fold as well. It may be just simply listening to her. Most women feel like they don't get a day off because a lot of men, you go to work, you come home, and then you consider that your day. You can put your feet up, you can relax for the rest of the day because, I mean, I've worked all day, right? Well, what do you think she's doing? If she stays at home, she's working all day, especially if she has kids. She's constantly working. And every woman is different. Some women do more than others at the house, but that does not negate the fact that she is still working. If you're a woman that works outside the home, I mean, she goes to work and then comes home and does most of the things. And I'm not talking to the gentlemen or the men that do these things. Like, there are some great men out there, and I commend you. But for the other 85 to 90% of you guys, it's a struggle. It's really a struggle. Your wife, she does a lot. She's the manager of your house. She cooks, she cleans, she does all these things. And if that's what she's constantly doing and no one's pouring back into her, the number one person that is supposed to pour back into her is you. When she's not getting that, she starts to feel empty, and her love tank is like just depleting, while everybody else's love tank in the house is filling up constantly because she's constantly on the go doing things. And she gets drained. Like anyone would get drained just from people constantly pulling from them, right? So I'm here just to give you guys a few tips on what you can do to assist your wife. And a lot of these things are very small. Like, these things add up. Small things daily add up for us. And emotional support is not all we need. I know a lot of articles online, a lot of interviews and videos and things like this talk about women and we need emotional support. We do need emotional support, but that's not all we need. Like, we need hands-on support. Help me wash a dish, that gets me excited. So also, she has a dream, just like you have a vision and you guys want us to support your vision. Like, she has a dream too. Before she met you, she had a plan, she had a dream that she wanted to fulfill. And a lot of times when we get married, we kind of put our dreams on hold to support our husbands and our household and our children and our family, right? Okay, and then in the process of doing that, we tend to lose direction or lose focus on what our dream was before we got married. So, men, one of the things that you could do is encourage and inspire her to continue to pretty much go after her dream. Just because she has a family doesn't mean that her dream has to be smashed out or whatnot. Like, she can still fulfill her dreams and be married to you and be supportive of your family, but it takes a effort on both ends to make that work. And you just can't want her to support your vision and then you say forget about your dreams. That's a lot of the reason why women break down and they just say I've had enough. It's because they feel like they're not appreciated, first off, and second off, that their dreams have been put on hold, and then by the time you've been successful and the kids are raised, then she has nothing left because you're not enough for her. Okay? Understand that. Yes, we love you. Yes, we love our children, but it's not enough. We need something that we can put together ourselves, that we can call our own. And cleaning the house and cooking is not going to fulfill that emptiness that we feel. Everyone has a drive in them to do something. Now, whether you act on that drive or you don't, that's up to you, but everyone has a drive. So do things, guys, like encourage her. Don't be defensive when she's upset with you, when she comes to you upset. You know, try to understand where she's coming from. Like, why are you upset? Why did this make you upset? You know, instead of being combative and arguing back or whatnot. Send her a text every now and then. Send her a love letter. A phone call throughout the day would be nice. A small gift if you can afford it. Don't go in debt trying to buy these big gifts and then you have another issue. Don't take her concerns lightly. Just because it's not a concern to you, don't mean that it is not a concern. You know, her feelings should count. If she has a concern, then you should have a concern. If it makes your wife upset, then you should be concerned about that. If it saddens her, you should be saddened that she's saddened. This is what coming together is all about, and being one is all about. If you don't want to do this, marriage is not for you, or you're going to be in an unhappy marriage, because these are the fundamental things that need to be done in order to have a happy one. One thing that I wish that men would stop doing to women is telling them that they're too sensitive. And I'm going to end with this. Because the same sensitivity that she holds and carries is the same sensitivity that she has to help you complete your vision. It's the same sensitivity she uses to care for your children. So asking her not to be sensitive is like telling her don't be who you are, which is the person you fell in love with and asked to marry you. Support your wives. Okay? Life is not just about your vision. It is about her supporting your vision and you also supporting hers and her dreams. So I hope this blesses someone, you guys. To be happy, you have to support one another. But men, oh so often, the women don't get the support that they need. And I've already done a video on the women supporting the husband's vision, so don't get on me about this. But men, support your wives. I promise you. It's just like a quote that I heard that says, if you don't like what you're getting from your wife, check what you're pouring into her. Be blessed. Bye-bye.